Welcome to Pharaoh's Thoughts, and today I just wanted to kind of get the ball rolling on subject matters that I want to talk about, and talk about why I believe that AI and smart glasses, or maybe just smart glasses in particular, are the future. Now, I'll first start off by explaining how I even got these glasses to begin with. I saw a few people who already had these previously that was recording video on my Instagram. So from there, I'm like, oh, it's cool. I can see myself using that. I can see myself doing that. So I'm planning a trip to Africa relatively soon, or at the time that I still am, but at the time I was planning it a little bit differently. Anyways, I wanted to be able to take video footage without having my phone out, because that kind of instantly gives away that you're a foreigner. So I went ahead and I got the Ray-Bans, and I've been like pleasantly surprised ever since. Just right off the bat, just some of the negatives. Really, I haven't really had any negatives, except sometimes I guess other people aren't used to the fact that people have this type of technology on their face. Like, I've had people like fear that I was like recording them unnecessarily. By the way, you'll always know I'm recording because of this white light right here. But let's keep it pushing. I think one reason why this technology is the future is because of mass adoption and how people feel when they wear it. See, these frames are from Ray-Ban, like designer frames and everything. They look cool, People want to wear them. People want to feel cool. People want to, for better or for worse, So, when you juxtapose that to VR, which is an industry that I'm kind of in outside of YouTube, people sometimes don't like to have VR headsets on. Sometimes it makes them feel like they look goofy or silly. Some people feel nauseous or claustrophobic with VR headsets. So something like this kind of eliminates that dorky looking factor, eliminates the lack of coolness that people perceive. So, that's just another point about smart glasses. But before I go a little bit deeper into why I think they are the future, let me kind of tell you about some of the features that I have on this device. So, first and foremost, these glasses, the Meta Ray-Ban headliner glasses, these are generation 2. They have the ability to, for you to be able to communicate with an AI. For example, you would say something like this: "Hey Meta, what is the capital of the United States of America?"
The capital of the United States of America is Washington, D.C. It's a city that's rich in history and home to many iconic landmarks.
So, I don't know if you guys heard that, but the Meta AI assistant on my glasses, they just kind of told me about what the capital of DC is. So I thought that is pretty cool. Other AI features that these glasses have is being able to look at something and asking your phone, "Hey Meta, what is in front of me?" And it'll tell you what is in front of you, which is pretty cool. So like right now, my glasses are telling me that I'm looking at a smartphone that is propped up on a tripod. So so that might be able to help you if you have trouble identifying certain things that are in front of you. Maybe it's like a museum piece or an animal or something like that. It can help you with that. Other AI features like setting timers, things like that. Really, really cool things. Really, really cool. So those can be pretty helpful, but that's not my favorite feature of these glasses. It's not my favorite feature. Another aspect of these glasses is video recording. Now, the lens is right here. You can see that. So I can tell the AI on my glasses to, record what's in front of me, or I can hold down this button right here to record. 3K video on these glasses, very, very convenient, especially if you need both of your hands while you're recording. Very, very useful. I've even used these glasses on WhatsApp, because Meta owns WhatsApp, and I was able to stream my video from these glasses to WhatsApp from somebody across the world. Really, really, really cool bit of technology. I really, really like the video features of it a lot. Really, really like the video features. Also, you're able to record like action shots. Like, for example, if you're recording somebody and you're riding on a bike, you're gonna have a different feel to that than if you're, you know, just like walking or whatever. It's just easier to kind of do those types of shots. Movie studios might start using these in the future. I would not be surprised at all. Might be a good idea, actually. Might be a good idea to do that. Actually, might be a good idea. So another reason, you know, that I like the glasses, before I get into why I think they're the future, another feature of these glasses that you can just straight up call people on these glasses. You can listen to music on these glasses. The audio is crisp. It's not overbearing. Very, very clear audio. I believe that the microphone is right here on the bridge, and I think the headphones are near the ears right here. I'm constantly talking on the phone, all these, constantly, because it just feels more natural than having on AirPods or big headphones. And also for my gamers out there, I play Call of Duty and Battlefield 6 on these. Really, really, really cool feature. Probably my most used feature for these. I use these for talking on the phone a lot, like on my walks. You know, sometimes I have Zoom meetings or virtual meetings on these. So another really cool feature of these glasses. The very last thing, just kind of getting to like the next version of these glasses. The next version of these glasses, and some of these are already gonna be out pretty soon. The next version of these glasses are going to be glasses that also incorporate something called augmented reality. If you don't know what augmented reality is, think of Pokemon Go, or think of Snapchat filters, when you have the digital overlay over the camera. In the future, in the near future actually, these types of glasses are going to be able to have an interface where you're able to see messages, where you're able to see paths to be able to get you know, from A to B via navigation. You'll be able to see like all types of things, playing video games, that types of thing. I have a company that I am the CEO and co-founder of that I do separate from this, called Final Boss Studios, cheap plug. We make augmented reality video games. So for me, I have an understanding of how augmented reality works, and I have an understanding of how people respond to augmented reality. And a lot of people see it as like magic almost when they see it for the first time. So once you start walking around and you're like being able to see information here, seeing information there, maybe your hand is able to track and you're able to, like, you know, do that like Iron Man, it's gonna get real. So I'll say this: thank you very much for listening to this far into the video. If you liked what you heard, if you like my vibe, if you like what I'm talking about, please give this a like and a subscribe. I will see you into the next one. Peace.